The reason why yesterday I was saying is because that's what the case is going to be. Um, I fell down, right? And I was convinced that no one would ever make entry into this death camp that's protected by the US government, but it's an Iranian terrorist cell, so that speaks loudly. Um, the reason why I changed my outlook on that is because of things I have seen that I can't talk about. Okay? It would make you have a difference of opinion. All right, so last night, starting around 10, a little later than 9, 10, 11, the shop opened. And there was an insane, crazy town work project that went continuously under the floors. There was only a few breaks. The work project on the pipes underneath the floors, under my bed, under the radiator, under the chairs, all over this fucking room, under the floorboards, went for multiple hours from 10 to around 5 a.m. with maybe a few breaks that lasted 15 minutes. There was maybe 2 breaks. I was really alarmed, but with what I've seen that I can't talk about, I wasn't as alarmed. And the blasting of the TV up there would wake me up. It woke me up at least 6 different times. It's so loud. And on the thriller horror movies, and it gets louder. They turn it off and on, sometimes down just a little. And I need to report all this. And it ran and ran on every single thriller horror movie that was ever made on the planet. They played it up there and blasted it the entire time so loud it would wake me up at least 6 different times. In here, up there. And they're really convinced that they're going to take over from their bedrooms. But with what I've seen, I know that that's just more insanity. They're schizophrenics. What I've seen, there's no way anybody sane would stay here. And it's only a guarantee that if you stay here, you're going to be arrested and then executed by the military, the good guys. Or if you stay here, you're going to be killed by your agents that I don't know if they're telling them stuff because they're schizophrenic, but that's not my problem. These terrorists in here have poisoned me. They poisoned me again yesterday. Yesterday, my stool was charcoal like the night. Charcoal black like barbecues. They poison me. They make these terrible bombs. They have some sort of capability that takes out 4 city blocks here. These schizophrenics who are meth addicts, if you could only see them, I don't film them. I'll try to. The male is not as feeble as he looks. He's a total drug addict. He'll chase you right up those stairs as fast as lightning. He dismembers bodies, kills women. I don't think he's part of the actual homicides. They are convinced, these 2 deranged terrorists, that they are going to be part of the government, like the fake government in Afghanistan, which is consistent of Al-Qaeda terrorists and Al-Qaeda drug dealers. They're convinced of it. The more they kill, the more people they fry up or make a stew from and saw up, the more they will be part of the government. They're schizophrenic, so they're going to blast that TV and dig in the floors, assisting with these chemical weapons here till the point of their death. Their death, which I presume is really soon, because that witch doctor, I hope that the good guys had snagged him, because there's urban combat going on here. And it won't be reported. It'll be covered up but the country doesn't care. This whole thing has been covered up for 5 years. All the planes that were crashing out of the skies, and nothing's reported, okay? And we know that. I'm not going to cover the same material. They're not going to report their war. It's a huge part of how they are conducting it. Those balloons or UFOs in the lakes of the locations that I'm always at, they're saying are benign. They're saying are commercial. They're going to lie to everybody. I'm glad I was here for the good Americans. You're welcome. But just know that over half our population is out to fucking kill you and your entire family and your puppies and your kittens. They are so fucking for this ISIS terror cell. They are so fucking for what they did to me for 5 years. They laugh about it. They're not going to be laughing, okay? There's other countries that are not going to let these type of Americans join up with Europeans and just bomb the shit out of their nations. They're going to get their fucking asses kicked in America. Because of that defeat, these evil agents who are like a group of bad military people, I'm not going to get sidetracked on that. They're going to blast our major cities. It's retaliation because of defeat. One of those people is Putin. He's going to take out all these cities. He wants to take them over, but he's a devil. So is the president of Iran. These people are twisted fucking terrorists, okay? Saudi Arabia, the king and the prince get killed. There's a guarantee. I don't know if they've realized that yet, but they will be killed for this. I mean, the king had to have realized that when he did that with Clinton, set it up to hand over our territory in some sort of violent overthrow and fix it up until since 1992, fix it up so they thought they couldn't be defeated. I don't care what delusion they have now, but at that point in time in 1992, they had to realize they were risking their lives doing that, dude. You can't just take a country, dude. I know, but I don't want to talk to crazy people. That's why so many millions of Americans here are just rounded up, gassed. I don't care how it is done. I don't have it in me to ever talk to a crazy person again about why you can't kill someone who's innocent, why you can't poison everybody, on and on and on. I'm done. Those days are so fucking finished with me for the rest of my life, okay? But as far as this terror cell, these type of Americans are still here. They're still empowered and they're still convinced that they're taking over and committing violent acts on innocent people. These two are doing it through their bedrooms. Other Americans have their other plots. They're doing it. They're all out to harm others. The people in the United States are so fucking psychotically violent. I will end it here for them. Okay? Every one of these Americans is going to fucking hell. All right? I will, and I'm not the president. Remember that. I'm just doing it, folks. I'm going to help the military, and if the military hires me, I will personally drop all these WMDs on the suburbs. I will do it. You can put my name behind that in the history books, okay? I did it. I killed millions of Americans without a tear. I didn't lose any sleep at night. All they were going to do was attack China. Not just China, attack so many countries. A lot of these countries weren't white people. Just attack and attack and attack with people like Putin and poison and just do whatever they wanted and walk around and laugh about it. And then write fake articles because they hired college hookers to do that job. Like this shit, I'm coming for you, motherfuckers. And I hope you know that. I'll tell you this every day until you are dead. Okay. This ISIS terror cell was raging last night. All right. And the floor's one of the top 5. Okay. I know these people will be past tense. There are good military that will defend this sovereign territory. There are good military that will defend other countries that are aligned with us. And they will fucking take these fucking schizophrenics in their bedrooms, engaged in warfare. They will fucking send them to hell. Okay? I am not wondering that after things I've seen that I do not talk about. Only the insane would stay here. I am to put this on the internet that the Americans have it coming. You better write your fucking wills. And that these two, same gig, okay? You can only keep attacking other people for so fucking long, motherfuckers. And these two here, every time I go into that room, every time since 7 o'clock or 6:30, they start blasting that thriller horror movie even fucking louder. You know what I mean? They're stalking me. They're loud and proud. It's taking everything in me not to go and kick their asses, man. But I don't have to with what I've seen out there that I don't talk about. I don't have to. These are fucking junky, fucking twisted ISIS. One of them or both of them eat the dead bodies they're sawing up. I don't got to. I don't got to defend myself from these fuckers as they stalk me and think they're going to eat me next. These motherfuckers are going to be taken so fucking down so fucking hard in this house. I mean, just sit right here, dude. But I need to say that they are here. Bye.